Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Damn. 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 What's good, everybody? Man, golly. What is it? What is it? Bruh. What is it? Jeez. What's good, everybody? It's hump day. I appreciate y'all for coming through, but what is it? What is it? What is it? Shout out to the Noti gang for coming through. You know, Ozzy 101, Malik, Chris. I can't see who's at the top. They up under my pinned comment. Chris, and I can't tell who's the first person in here. I can't see it. I see Chris Earl that says hello, and I can't see who's in front of Chris Earl. I'm sorry. What up, Malik B? Ravenville, Jesus Christ, Bay Raven. Appreciate you guys. J6. Appreciate you for coming through. Cornish. What up, Hendo? Killer Cam, Runix. I appreciate you guys for coming through. Yolanda B. Hello. What's up? Zot, Bay Raven. Coach, we're gonna talk about it. Hey, Bay. I haven't seen you. This is my first time seeing you here, but you know it's a sticky subject when you talk about LJ. Nah, I knew I not to wear this yellow. I'm tripping. I knew not to wear this yellow, but I had to rep the home team. Today, so that's why I got yellow on. That's the home team from the SIP part of my name. I had to rep the home team, but it's a sticky subject when you talk about Lamar. So, hey. This is real. Jokers come out the woodworks and call you a hater and everything. So, you know, I got some notes. Whether he's in it or not, you got to kind of wait and see. So, we'll see. But let's kind of but first let's kind of give you some full transparency. Hey, I almost slept through this joint. Honestly, I hit that old man middle of the day nap and I almost slept through this joint. So my eyes are lit red because that nap was so good. I came home and I tried to watch the joint practice from today because I wasn't able to watch it because I was actually working today, and it watched me. And so I went back and tried to watch some parts that I didn't see, and they watched me again. So I still only seen parts of the practice because the practice was watching me because that nap was hitting, boy. That nap hit good. It hit real good. But let's get through these EDDs. And so obviously the same EDD, patreon.com/sip the tally. That'll get you into the Discord. That'll also get you into the Fantasy Football League, which we really got 4 spots left now because I filled it up. We had 5. I thought it was 4, but we got 4 spots left. And we'll get the draft going once those 4 spots are filled. Also, if you join the Gunslinger version, that'll get you the Sip to Tally Purple Kool-Aid Chalice. Got a few of those coming in because I got a couple I got to send out. So I think those will be in next week. I'll get them engraved and then I'll get them sent out to the 2 guys I got to do. What else we got? Support the channel. You know, there are ways to get your tally points up. Being in the live just for every 10 minutes. For every 10 minutes that you're here, you'll get 10 points. Commenting will get you points also. New subscribers get 100 points. Donating for every dollar you donate, you get 100 points. For every dollar per super chat, you get 75 points because YouTube takes a part of it. That's why it's like that. When you buy merch, you get 1,000 points. When you join the Patreon, you get 500 points. When you call in, you get 250 points. When you buy merch, when you buy it directly from me, you get points. When you buy it from the store, provide me with the proof that you did, like Big Reg did, and I'll, get your points that way. So that's all the ways you can get your points. And at the end of the month, whoever has the end of this month, whoever has the most points, you'll be provided with a prize. And so anytime throughout the month, you can check your points with exclamation point points. And on game days, we do trivia. That's another way to get your points up to it. We do trivia at the end of the first, second, and third quarters. So Monday, that's another chance to get your points up. All right, all right, all right. Jada6 say he can't wait for his chalice and his future fantasy chain. Hey, it's gonna be stiff competition, man. I love it. I love the competition. Yeah, I can't wait for it too. I can't wait for it too. But let's kind of get into what I did see and was able to pick up from the different not YouTubers, the different guys that I trust that was able to go to the practice. And again, I'm gonna try to wrap everything into one for the people that were working and can't get to see all that and do all that. We're just gonna kind of wrap it up for you guys. All right. So this is from Kyle Barber, and right now Kyle is still putting together numbers on Twitter from the different parts of practice as far as what Lamar threw. Like he was 3 for 8 in this part of practice, or 2 for. He's still doing that as we speak. So I only got a part of what he got. And these first couple of tweets are from Kyle Barber. He says Ravens Commanders joint practice is ended. It was a tough day from Lamar. He overthrew OBJ twice on routes to the sideline. He underthrew OBJ on a deep ball that would have been a touchdown. He missed Mark Andrews and Nelson Aguilar on deep shots too. This is Kyle Barber's words, not mine. Don't shoot the messenger. Kyle Barber's words, not mine. Do not shoot the messenger. Lamar stands. Do not. Please do not shoot the messenger. I'm just reporting what he said. These are his words, not mine. Next from Kyle. He says Harbaugh confirms that Marlon Humphrey is getting foot surgery today for a lingering thing. He says it will not keep Humphrey out long term, but won't commit on the timeline. And we know how Harbaugh is when it comes to injuries. He is kind of bland when it comes to injuries. But everything I've read so far says it should be about a month. If it's a month, that would definitely keep that would definitely keep Marlowe out of the first game and potentially the second game. The first game is with Houston. The second game is with the Bengals. Right now, I think that makes Seymour. That might make Seymour our QB1. That might make Kayvon Seymour our QB1. I think that might make Kayvon Seymour our QB1, which is really, really crazy. Wow. Just think about that, man. Think about that. We already, even with Marlowe, we were already worried about, who would be QB2 and definitely who would be QB3. Now we're worried about who will be QB1. This is total nuts. This is complete and total nuts. Now, in my opinion, Mike McDonald is handcuffed. We can't play man. If somebody catches us in man, we might be like Adrian Broner. Man, I'm getting cooked right now. So we're going to have some, for one, Yolanda, your boy got to get busy. And I know people been out there, and there's a lot of reports that he been getting busy in practice. But your boy got to get busy for real. For real. He got to become Superman ASAP. The pass rush has to get home to help them. I don't even say young corners out, to help our no-name corners out. Bowser need to become the bionic man and put his knee on. Ojabo needs to enter something. And them edge guys, they need something. They need to drink some spinach or something to help them corners out back there. Got to. Because we basically got people off the street finna play corner. Like the two guys we just picked up Monday or Tuesday, they were out there getting quality reps. Tay Earl, whatever his name was, Tay something, he was out there getting quality reps. So them guys got to. Bro, this is nuts, man. I might have lost for words at the cornerback position. This makes no sense. And at the time we could blame it on Saunders, but Saunders gone. Saunders gone. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Is the ground too hard at the castle, or I ain't got a clue. I ain't got one clue. I just don't know. But I know that I went from slightly nervous to nervous as heck about that cornerback position. I am less worried about left guard now than I am worried about cornerback. Left guard was my main concern. It is not anymore. And I definitely can't say the defense got the groceries no more. That name is officially retired. That name is officially retired. Officially. So, well, let's kind of move on. I think the last thing I got from Kyle Barber, he says, the Ravens tight end Mark Andrews did not finish practice today, not because he appeared to suffer an injury, but it looked like it was out of frustration. After Jackson completed the touchdown to Flowers, Andrews slammed his helmet to the grass and eventually walked off. What's that about? I don't know. Was he open and Matty didn't get the ball? And you know Mark has this on and off thing with the referees. Did he get hailed and didn't get a call and was mad about that? You know, Mark kind of funny, man. Mark's funny. Mark's funny. I just Mark has this Mark's special. Let me take it back. Mark's not funny. Mark's special. Mark has this thing where you just don't know like what sets him off. He could be mad at not getting the ball, or can be mad because he's getting hailed and they not calling it. He can be mad because somebody didn't do what they were supposed to do, and you just never even know. He'll just go off at the top of a hat. He like that friend that goes off and you look at him like, what's wrong with that dude? And you just keep partying because he always do it. So you can be at a party and he over there mad and throwing something, and you look at him like, and you just keep on doing your thing. So it is what it is because he always do it. So, but you know, Mark's gonna mark. That's what it is. Mark's gonna mark. That's the term we're gonna use. But the last thing I got with Kyle is, again, I told you as we started, he was putting numbers out for Lamar as far as his different stats for the day. And the right before I came on, the first stat I got from him was, he said the final 7-on-7 stats from Lamar was he was 3 of 7 with 1 touchdown in 7-on-7. So again, he was still putting out stats as I hit the go live button. So you can go to check out Kyle Barber's Twitter, and he was trying to timestamp throws from the Ravens practice, but when I would hit the button, it would take me to where I was in the joint practice, so I couldn't see where he was trying to timestamp, and it wouldn't let me see on Twitter. It would say you must watch this on YouTube. So I don't know what that was going on or whatnot. All right, so now let's slide over to Jonas Schaefer, who's another guy I kind of trust with watching practice. He put out the did not participate list, and did not participate Marlon Humphrey's foot, and we all know what happened with his foot. Good thing it's not Liz Frank, because that would be done. Outside linebacker Tyus Bowser, knee non-football injury list. Cornerback Jalen Norman Davis, Pepe Williams. Oh, I did see, I don't know if it was Twitter or Instagram, that Pepe in the hospital, he said he had successful surgery, so that's a good thing. Rock Ya-Sin knee, Arthur Marlette hamstring, and safety Jaquan Amos. Another tweet from Jonas Schaefer says, inside linebacker Patrick Queen had a bunch of pass breakups and aggressive wrap-ups. A key word, aggressive wrap-ups. Defenders are prohibited from fully tackling players to the ground, but Queen regularly toed that line. That's Roquan Smith rubbing off on Queen, because Roquan regularly toes that line. And when I read regularly toes that line, you know what came in my head? that Chappelle Show skit that said old boy was a habitual line stepper. I think he said, I think Charlie Murphy said Rick James was a habitual line stepper. So Roquan Smith and Patrick Queen are habitual line steppers for towing that line about not tackling in practice. But let's continue. Where was it? 10 minutes into practice, Queen and Commanders running back Brian Robinson got into a brief scuffle that cleared the sidelines. And you know they were squabbling out there today from what I was reading. I wasn't able to watch it, and I don't know if there was any coverage of it, because yesterday when they got to squabbling, the Ravens feed went to commercial, and you know, which I thought that was kind of weak. But I'm gonna try to go back and watch it again. Hopefully it won't put me to sleep again, but I'm definitely gonna try to go back and watch it. Also says the first fight of the day broke out, and this is again from Jonah Schaefer. The first fight of the day broke out on the defensive line and the offensive line drills. Defensive tackle Justin Madubuike found himself in the middle of the chaos and was outnumbered. He lost his helmet and got it back later. Outside linebacker Odafe Owe was not far from Ojabo, and Ojabo was belligerent. Defensive tackle Michael Pierce limped out of the second scrum, but was returned to practice later. Well, returned to practice 15 minutes later. There was another scuffle in that same group with guys being held back. Hey, so they got after it, man. They got after it. Like, hey, and you knew it was going to happen. Especially after what happened yesterday. All that stuff probably boiled over and it was sitting in their gut. And especially after what's my boy from Mississippi that played for the Commanders, the cornerback. Forbes. Especially the way Duvernay one-ton bombed Forbes yesterday. All that stuff, and the way Twitter ran with it, and they had 3 or 4 different angles, and you know that stuff just sat there like, man, this dude like body slam, man, it's all over Twitter, and it looked like they punked us, and you knew the first chance anything got a little scrappy, it was going down, and it went down. It looked like 3 times. So, but I like our team for not being. I gotta choose my words. It's a different age. I don't want to say the wrong thing. For not being soft, I just say soft. I'll just say soft. I like a team that's willing to fight back. I like a team that's willing to fight back and not be timid. Not be timid. If you want to go, let's go. I like that. If you want to go, let's go. And so I'm sure with what's today. Today is Wednesday, so they'll be separated Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I'm sure they'll come out Monday and have hopefully a clean game without any of the tension from yesterday and today. All right, so let's go over to the next guy. The next guy was Cordell Woodland. Cordell Woodland, who I had on my show this summer, and I had a chance to meet when I went to practice. Cool dude. He talked about his journey, you know, being a journalist and whatnot, which was, you know, I was all ears and excited to hear about, you know, how he got to where he is, and I'm praying for nothing but good things for the brother. So hopefully, you know, he continues to fly high and ascend in his career. You know, praying for him, and hopefully he continues to do great things. And was happy he decided to take some time out his day to come on to the show and let me interview him. But what he put out there, he said it was quite a few fights again today, as expected. Ravens starting defensive front had their way with the Commanders O-line all day. I think the Ravens linebackers and secondary was pretty good in coverage as well. He also said it was a good day from Ojabo and Owe. Both were disruptive all day. He said Madubuike and they say I got Brody. I don't think that's supposed to be Brody. And Jones were a problem to deal with as well. Who was in the middle? Who else was in the middle? Madubuike, who just signed a big deal? Madubuike, Travis Jones, and I keep forgetting the guy's name that just signed our big deal. And remember, I was asleep right before we started, so my mind ain't fully functioning right here. Broderick, that's who it is. Madubuike, Broderick, and Travis Jones. There it is. We're also a problem to deal with. Seymour had a few nice PBUs, who Seymour is probably QB1. Commanders receivers were really good and gave a lot of matchup problems. So that's what I got from Cordell. There we go. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate it, Malik. Appreciate you, Hendo. Appreciate you, Clock. And lastly, from Jeff Zerebrick. Jeff Zrebiec. And I always use Jeff Zrebiec, last because he's kind of the guy, as far as the beat writers. To me, he's kind of the guy, so I always kind of save him for last. He said Ravens tight end Mark Andrews seemed to be frustrated after a Jackson TD pass to Zay Flowers. And I hadn't mentioned it, but they say Zay was eating folks today. Again, after Jackson TD pass to Flowers, Andrews spiked his helmet hard enough to where it looked like part of it broke. Then he took a knee off to the side and eventually walked back inside himself just as practice was ending. Excuse me. Again, just Mark being Mark. So we're going to keep on partying while Mark over there doing his thing. But there was still a sense, and keep in mind, these are Jeff's words, not mine. Stands, don't come to me, please. Don't come. I ain't got time for that stuff this year. I ain't. We ain't playing it this year. I am not the same person that I was when y'all was going to come this year. I'm going to fight back. Personally, I'm going to fight back. But there was still a sense that the Ravens left plenty on the field. There are a few drops, including at least one by Keith Mitchell on a real wheel route where Jackson dropped it in his hands. So that's a good throw by Lamar, but Keith dropped it. Now, these are Jeff's words. He was there, not mine. Don't come over here with that crap. And on a few other plays, Ravens wide receivers and tight ends had separations, but Lamar underthrew them. His words, not mine. All right? Now, they words. Y'all can go see these tweets yourself. Don't come with that BS. All right? These are my recaps of the tweets that I got from the four guys that I really trust. It's Zrebiec. It's Jonah Schaefer. I'm not sorry. Let me start from the front. It's Kyle Barber. It's Jonah Schaefer mixed in with a little Chris Ream. That's a new guy that I think he kind of works with Schaefer. It's Cordell Woodland. And it's Jeff Zrebiec. All right, so now let's get to my stock up, stock down. Stock up, stock down for me. So, and this stock up, stock down comes from the first preseason game and these last two practices. All right, these last two practices. So stock up for me. Stock up for me. Tylan Wallace. I mean, I think if the 53 came out today, I think Tylan Wallace is on it. Wide receiver 5 or 6. Wide receiver 5 or 6. I think if the 53 came out like right now at 556, I think Tylan Wallace is on it. Tylan Wallace is on it. So another guy that stock up for me, who's been going ham in practice. And this little pun I wanted to use, Malik Ham. Malik Ham's been getting some good looks in the game. He's been getting good looks in practice. And I know we at a position that we kind of thin at too. So that's your two guys, Tylan Wallace, Malik Ham. Stock up. Another guy who's stock up, especially in the absence of Trenton Simpson, who's got soft tissue issues. Delshon Phillips. Delshon Phillips is making the most of his opportunities. He's been really playing some good football, especially in that game. He's making the most of his opportunity. He looked really, really good in the game. Delshon Phillips looked really good in the game. So the three stock up guys I have, Tylan Wallace, who had a great back shoulder catch and some catches in the game. The few one-on-ones that I had a chance to see he made a great catch, a great diving catch. I can't remember, was that today or yesterday? If you want to see it, I know Chris Just Joking tweeted it, because that is Chris's guy. So but I can't remember if it was yesterday or today, but Chris Just Joking tweeted the catch, and it was, I want to say it might have been against Forbes, but it was Tylan Wallace that stole on Forbes that started the fight yesterday. So, if a lot of Tylan Wallace film floating around of him making catches and throwing hands too. So, hey, Tylan Wallace is a hot name in these streets right now. So, go check him out. My three stock up guys are Tylan Wallace, Malik Ham, Delshon Phillips. Matter of fact, while I'm doing this, you guys, drop a name in the chat box, and if you're watching this later, in the comment section, who you think stock is on the rise right now. All right, let's go to the stock down guys. For me, let me put the glasses on for this. Put my glasses on for this. Oh, I dropped my thing. Dropped my streaming. Hold on. Give me 1 second, cause this gonna hurt for me to say. Stock down. James Prochet the second. Stock down. Even though I did see him make a nice grab in the end zone when they did red zone 1-on-1 today, that was out of bounds. Then he came back a couple plays later and made a catch. But had an opportunity, had some balls thrown to him in the game. Didn't get a lot of separation. Then put that ball on the ground during the game. Just stock down, man. Stock down. Again, if the 53 came out today, my guy's out of there. So, stock down, James Prochet. Okay. Now, because since we putting James Prochet out for fumbling, Charlie Kolar, your stock down too, because you fumbled too. And you look stiff as a board. Appreciate it, Malik, for that stock down thing. I gotta find that thing in my phone. I can't find that one. I'm gonna have to find that emoji in my phone. Appreciate you, Malik. Appreciate you. Stock down, Charlie Kolar. Charlie Kolar is not what I thought he was gonna be. He was not what I thought he was gonna be. So he in the game he looked stiff. He's big, but he don't move. He not fluent in his movement. He don't he looked robotic. He is big. He looked robotic, and the dude ain't even really hit him hard, and he laid that thing down. Like at least when Prochet fumbled, dude got a good hit on the ball, a good strip or whatnot. Kolar just got tackled and dropped the ball. It wasn't even no strip. So Kolar stock down. And last stock down, the entire cornerback room. Stock going down. The entire cornerback room. Whole cornerback room. Whole cornerback room. Whole cornerback room. Like the coach, if I'm a cornerback, I don't even go in that room. Let's have meetings outside. Let's go. Let's go somewhere else. Let's go have meetings at what's the place that you get that's supposed to be like the Maryland food, the crab place. They always they got the food truck at the practice thing. Yeah, they crab balls are pretty good too. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, let's go have our meetings there. We ain't coming back. We ain't coming to the castle. We gonna practice somewhere else. Let's go, like Hondo said. Let's go sit up under a tree. Let's go somewhere else. We not doing this. We not doing this. Jimmy's, yeah. Appreciate it, Malik. Let's go to Jimmy's and have our meeting. We ain't coming here because everybody that come in this room get hurt. Everybody. So nope. We ain't doing this. No, indeed. No, sir. But I think I gotta bring this out. I think there's something that's been missing, and was probably been that needed to come out based off of some stuff. Let's bring this guy back out.
Get your man.
Let's bring this guy back out. Let me unlock him real quick because they've been locked up and I ain't let them out in a while. Let's see if I can get them out. Hold on, let me take the phone down for a minute. You want to act right today?
What's up? Get your man.
Bring these cats back out. They were They were needed. They should have showed up this week.
What's up?
Get your man.
Get your man.
All right.
We're gonna have to bring that out, and people, that start capping. We're gonna have to, get the cap out too.
Stop the cap.
So all that's gonna have to come out. All that. We have to bring all this stuff back
What's
out.
up?
Get your man.
So it's we ain't doing all this. Y'all ain't getting on my head this year. We be sending people to the shadow realm, all that good stuff. We ain't playing. We ain't playing. So again, this is. Let me get my phone back up there. But that's pretty much what I got for y'all, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody for coming through. That's what I got. Today is the last show not the last show of the week for me, but it's the last call-in show. I appreciate you guys for coming through. Hit that like button on me on your way out. I did have a comment that I wanted to feature for the Jane Doe coming up today, so that is not over with. I just hadn't been doing it, but I had one today that I wanted to feature, and I kind of forgot about it. I am not, Malik. Don't bring that up. I am not. That is not what I'm talking about. It's some stuff that some guys that I had to send to the shadow realm, and it was not them. It was not. As far as I know, we cool. As far as I know. If we not, I don't know nothing about it. If I'm not, I don't know nothing about it. So again, I appreciate you guys for coming through. You could have been anywhere in the world. But you chose to be here with me. I appreciate y'all, and I see y'all on the flip side. And again, film will be out. Oh, Monday. There would not be a round up, but some of the guys may join me for the watch party for the game. This is gonna be up to them. I left the door open for them to join me if they want to. I've been had sound effects, Jeremiah. They just been in the background. I just don't use them all the time. I've been had them. I just don't use them. So, did you see my shout out? No, I didn't. I got a shout out on the vault. I did not. Send me a link, P. Send me a link. I'll go check it out. I did not. I definitely go check it out, though. All right. And Nerone, I'm finna come to you. You after the 6 o'clock, but I'm finna come to you, Nerone.